Room code? You got it. CCYI. Put in this room code to play. CCYI. The room code is CCYI. Room code? You got it. CCYI.
3, 2, 1.
Brace yourselves, it's Quiplash 3. My Mother the Quip. I'm Schmitty. You'll be hearing my voice throughout the game, unless you put me on mute. And if you're not in the game, the next best thing is the audience. Enter the room code to get in there and vote. Don't look now, but it's round 1. You're going to see 2 prompts on your device. Answer each one with a brilliant response. Soon you'll go up against another player's answers while everyone else votes for their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who choose your answer. Off we go. Time's winding down. Use a safety quip if you have to. Okay, let's see what you've wrought. Let's start with the worst thing to yell from a clothing store dressing room. Okay, choose away. Next, the button on the microwave that never gets used. All right, vote for the one you like best. Let's see how they handle. A good name for a dating app for lawyers. And now pick your favorite. Moving right along. A terrible model name for a self-driving car. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. Next up, an appropriate pickup line for church. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite. Okay, let's not dwell on round one anymore. Let's see your scores. I hope you shook off the nerves because it gets real in round two. The prompts are more demanding, so I've doubled the points. You're running out of time. Don't be afraid to use a safety quip. Let's make some noise. Up to bat, we have the most embarrassing place to witness someone screaming, "I want to speak to your manager." Let's vote. All right, check this out. What's the easiest way to get on ESPN's highlight reel? Okay, choose your favorite. And next is, in a fair society, what should be the punishment for littering? And now it's time to vote for your favorite. Without further ado, the weirdest compliment your doctor could give during a colonoscopy. Time to pick the one you like best. And next, name for a sleepover prank that is a little too cruel. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip. Goodbye, round 2, and hello, scores. And now for Whiplash, a final chance to make a splash. You'll each get a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. Pretty cool, huh? And seeing how we have an odd number game, you get to test yourself against my superior skills. Go easy on me, okay? Tick-tock, time's almost up. Let's get thrippin'. 3 pieces of advice you'd give your younger self. Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite. Three signs you're becoming boring. All right, choose your favorite. My mom won't call it a butt. She calls it blank, blank, or blank. All right, people, it's voting time. Nothing to do now but see those final scores.
Three, two, one.
Come on in. It's time for Quiplash 3, the last hurrah. Yeah, so I'm Schmitty. I'm the guy who reads stuff and makes it slightly funnier. Ready or not, it's round 1. You're going to get points based on the percentage of votes you get, so don't hold back. Time's running out. Wrap it up or use a safety quip if you have to. All right, no time like the present. First, but not necessarily best, is the worst thing to say instead of I do at your wedding. Okay, make someone happy. Next we have, quick, how do you ruin a romantic picnic? All right, choose your favorite. Okay, what's next? Blank. It's hard work, but somebody's got to do it. Time to pick the one you like best. Next on the docket, the dish that gets you uninvited from future potlucks. Okay, choose your favorite. And now, what social distancing is called on Antarctica? And now, pick your favorite. Round 1 is in the books. Let's see how the scoring shakes out. Okay, round 2 is knocking on the door. Prompts are a little more challenging, so the points are doubled. Time's running out. Safety quip it if you have to. It's go time. And we start with what the vision chart spells out when the eye doctor secretly hates you. Okay, pick one. Let's keep it going. The one thing that will always make a Buckingham Palace guard crack a smile. Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite. Let's see the next one. An original theme for an escape room. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. And here we have the street name for chewable vitamin C. All right, vote for the one you like best. All right, check this out. A podcast nobody could resist would be about blank. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite. And round 2 is history. Let's see how it'll be remembered. Step right up to Whiplash, the end you've been quipping towards. And since we have an odd number of players, you'll be squaring off against me. Technology, right? Let's see those thrips. The 3 things your dating profile pic better have if you want some lovin'. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip. You know you've gotten the wrong shampoo bottle when the 3-step directions are blank, blank, blank. And now it's time to vote for your favorite. Three new terms for the word orgasm. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. And that is it. Well, except for this last part.
Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. There'll be a... seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenge. Name those characters. It's time for the main event. Here comes our first Brave Warrior. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of shenanigans. Kapow! That's gotta hurt. Holy smokes! So much tomfoolery. In this corner we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of attention-seeking. Talk about a character assassination. Welcome to Slamtown. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Well, look at them. Please. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of Grandma's house. What a sketchy move. Who wants it more? You get a hard candy. Next up, it'll be versus. These two are facing off to see who is the champion of this player's Google searches. I just did a spit take. They're slaying in character. Looks like we've got the top result. Moving on, we've got versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of sadists. Is that the nail in the coffin? Can they recover? I don't know. Hurts so good. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. Second warning, name those characters. It's time to name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of Cool Teens. That was below the belt. We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of hacking the mainframe.
This is pure.
Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out?
Unbelievable.
Team for the ages. Two new fighters enter the ring. One of them will be the champion of leftovers. Whoa, Nelly! We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of food poisoning.
Here come the reinforcements.
The trainers have a decision to make. Oh dear, look away! Look away! Herculean effort. Here's our next matchup. Who is the champion of steampunk? The scales are beginning to tip. This next contest could swing things. The champion of not getting invited to the wedding. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. This is getting interesting. They did the work of two fighters. It's time for our next bout. One of them will be the champion of being vivacious. Oh, it's getting lopsided. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of selling essential oils. What will the trainers do? Let's see. We're watching a scribble quibble. Their chemistry is off the charts. Here are the next two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of confidence. Get the ice pack ready. Wave the white flag. This one appears now they'll be battling for this title. the champion of Ponzi schemes. It's decision time. Ouch. What a whack attack. This, folks, is what a hero looks like. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner. Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with 2 tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for... It's time to name those characters. The trainers are now moving on to... 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's time for the main event. Our first opponent enters the ring. Versus... only one of them can be the champion of putting you to sleep. Get the ice pack ready. Kapow! That's gotta hurt. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. You snooze, you win. Make way for... Versus... These two are competing to be the champion of being an affront to God. That'll leave a mark. I just did a spit take. Burn it with fire. Here's our next competitor. Versus... one of them will walk out as the champion of shyness. Welcome to Slamtown. The meek have inherited the earth. Up next. And in this corner we've got... these two will battle to see who is the champion of adrenaline. Unbelievable! This one's just about over. They've got the need for speed. Up next, they'll be facing off against... we'll decide once and for all who is the champion of being the third wheel. It's a scrawl brawl. Oh, the humanity! A tricycle. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. name those characters. "20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character." It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise Moving on. One of them will be the champion of positivity. Are they down for the count? Here's the next contest. The champion of ordering fries for the table. Here we go. They're tagging out. Talk about a character assassination. And the cheese stands alone. Up next, who is the champion of being raised by wolves? It's mayhem down in the draw ring. This might be over. Now it's time to determine the champion of life coaches.
Here come the reinforcements.
What will the trainers do?
Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming.
This has become a one-sided match. There's no I in teen kids, only in kids. Moving on. One of them will be the champion of bad habits. That was below the belt. the next title, the champion of public transit. It's decision time. This is pure pandemonium. The art of war. What a battle! A solo victory! What a feat! Up next, you will decide who is the champion of Bougie. Oh, it's getting lopsided. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of reality TV drama. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? It's a whole new fight. Ouch. We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. Who is the champion of being repulsive? What a whack attack! We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of secretly being a great lover. The trainers have a decision to make. Pandemonium. We're witnessing greatness. I dare you to name a more iconic duo. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and